Hello mga katribo, good afternoon. Guys and dolls, we welcome you to another interesting and an exciting episode of Spotlight.
Spotlight.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad to be back. I've been
Yes.
away for like over a month. I
Yep,
got sick.
because
So,
you're also busy,
yeah, and
eh?
really busy. But we're so happy today. We're so blessed and lucky because we'll be joined by a very, a Filipino American who is making a name in the U.S.
Yes,
I'm not Filipino American.
exactly. Oh, yes.
I'm just Filipino.
That's a correction. Okay, he is a Filipino. Joining us this afternoon is a Filipino filmmaker. This is correct. Based in New York and is currently making his imprint on the global film industry. He recently graduated from the Columbia University with dual degrees in film studies and business management.
Wow, and there you go. Hailing from Manila, this young Filipino filmmaker and musician stands out for his innovative work as a creative video editor and VFX designer, or ano yun, visual effects designer. So, without further ado, please welcome up close and personal in New York, Luis Villanueva. Good
Yeah,
morning.
good morning there, Luis. Welcome
Morning,
to
Rosie.
Spotlight.
Thanks
Oh,
for having me.
there.
How are you today?
Okay.
All right. So, would you do the honors to ask our guest
Yeah.
so that our audience will know more about him?
Right. And Luis, we heard that you won the best visual effect last year, right? So can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, sure. So, I worked with two Filipino artists, Jess Conley and Jason Dacao, on a song um, from my last single, and I did the direction, editing, and VFX on that project, and we've had it be International Film Festival circuit, and it did win Best VFX at the National Film Festival for Talented Youth, which is the biggest youth film festival in the world. Um, and a lot of the alumni from the NFFTY go on to participate and compete at the Oscars, so it's a good start for sure.
Right. And I heard that it's based in Seattle and it's the world's largest film festival for young directors. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Oh, wow. So that's very nice to hear.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
And,
congratulations.
you
And
make us so proud. You
Yes.
really make us so proud.
Correct.
Now, but before we continue, just briefly,
Please.
can you please tell us, just a brief background? Who is Luis?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love the question.
Where did you grow up? How did
I
you
grew-
decide? How did you know what you wanted?
Yeah.
Where are you? Why are you in the particular industry where you are now?
Yes.
I grew up in Muntinlupa, and Makati. And when I was 6 years old, I logged onto my dad's laptop and I started making videos. And
Okay.
since then, because my Lola is the pianist, Nana Villanueva, music's always been something really big in my family. And because of that, I've always been really interested in creative arts, and I've gone on to work with Warner Music with Frankie Pangilinan, who's a good friend of mine. And that's how I got my start in the music industry. And um, in addition to that, around the same time, I applied to film school in New York because in high school in Manila, there was a really good film program. So from there, that's how my career began, and I've been living in New York since I moved here for college.
Okay. And how long have you been in New York? I mean, are you there alone, just by yourself?
Yeah, I'm here alone. I've been here for 5 years.
Yeah, because he studied in Columbia.
Columbia, yeah. Columbia
Yeah,
University.
with double degree, double
Yes.
major. Wow, double degree. That's really something to tell you how
Yes.
good he is.
Right.
So yeah, we talk about. Well, you already asked him that.
The visual,
Mm-hmm.
the last year's accomplishment that uh, she gained from last year. That was last year, 2023. You
You
know.
had the opportunity to direct a video.
Yes.
Can
yeah.
you tell us more about it, Luis?
Which
When you
Which
directed the video last year, the Dior, when the Dior ambassador.
Yeah,
and
the
one of-
Saint Levant.
Oh yeah, yeah. So that's Saint Levant, who's a really great it's a really great Palestinian artist who has been really making waves in the industry lately. And
Yeah.
I got that gig through people that I had met in Columbia University who are working for his management. And since then, I've been working pretty closely with their label, just for creative projects in New York, as well as, I mean, wherever they need me. Because obviously they're a multinational label, so they have artists from Egypt um, and all over the world, and I just do content for them with our production company here.
Wow, that's great. And also, I heard that you're also a cinematographer for this shot in Vogue and Forbes 30.
That is not actually correct. I did a
Oh,
shoot for Helmut Lang, um, and in that shoot, because it was at New York Fashion Week, a lot of people that I was shooting were, I mean, former cover models. So, I mean, Irina Shayk, Alton Mason, just people like in the fashion industry in general that were at the runway show.
okay.
Yeah, we also were informed that we gathered that you directed, you did the first video, a music video, Pecho. Did I pronounce it right? Pecho. Pecho. Why?
I mean,
It
it's in
featured,
French, so I can't
yeah,
even pronounce it properly because the artist who was
uh-huh.
singing on the track was the one who named it. But yeah, that was my first music video that I had directed in college, I believe. Yeah,
Ah,
that was. And we did send that through the International Film Festival circuit, and that was my first time I was accepted into the National Film Festival for Talented Youth in Seattle. And that was kind of like the springboard that I jumped off of to start building my portfolio and continue to connect with um, other creatives in the diaspora here in New York.
It's like one man production.
yes.
You work as the director,
Director,
editor, director
cinematographer.
or photographer
Oo.
of that special video.
Yes.
Can you tell us how did you do that? And there were two Filipinos based in New York who worked with you.
Yes, with Pecho.
Yes, I know
Yeah.
the other one. The other one I haven't really heard of. So,
Oh,
can you tell us more about?
I mean, the other two Filipino artists were my friend Stephanie and my friend Frankie. And Stephanie is a like a really talented Filipino American guitarist that I met at Columbia, and she did the guitar in the track. And Frankie's a really great artist, as you guys know, that's based here in Manila as well as New York. And I mean, I had grown up with her because I mean she went to the school near mine, so my friends introduced us and we started collaborating from there.
Yeah, your 5 years in the U.S. seems very productive. You tried almost anything that an artist or a producer or a director would like to do. You mentioned about the two Filipinos who
Yes.
he worked with.
And then we're gonna talk about there's
Yeah.
actually two tracks, right? So you have this Wish You Were Here and then FaceTime. This is actually two of your projects, right?
Yeah, I mean, one of them is my song that I produced, and the other one is obviously for Saint Milan, and I only did the video.
Okay. And then can you tell us why Wish You Were Here and then I mean the title Wish You Were Here and FaceTime. Is there like a
What
story,
inspired him to?
inspiration,
Yes.
I mean,
motivation about that?
honestly, I was the producer, and the vocalist Jess Connolly was the one who named it.
Ah.
So I can't speak on that because I didn't have that right because I was not the vocalist.
I see.
Okay, so that's interesting. Well, you have started working with some Filipinos based in the U.S. Have you, in the past, or have worked with someone in the country, within the 5 year
I mean, my
span?
boss right now is Anton Esteban, who's a really great Filipino director. And long term, our goal is to obviously grow the Philippine film industry, but that's probably something that we're going to have to do around like 5, 10 years down the line. So the way that we're going to work towards that is by trying to represent the Philippines on a global scale first, and that's why we're working in New York right now, because that's probably our best platform to engage with these clients and also meet other creative collaborators to do work with us. I mean, obviously, being a full-service production company, the work that we do is really diverse in the sense that We work with a lot of different types of clients. We also have to do everything in-house, and we're a small production company, which is why I have to take on all these roles. And yeah, and because that's our goal, we obviously want to represent the Philippine diaspora as well as we can, as we're a full, Filipino-run production company. So an upcoming project that we have is called Kapwa, which
Yeah.
is a feature-length documentary about the I mean about the history of the Philippines, as well as like religious fanaticism and our colonial history in general.
Yep, okay. And then you said that you work with Anton Esteban, if I heard it correctly. Do you have any other
Yeah.
Filipino artists that you would like to work in the future? Say in
I
the
mean,
US
when
or
I
maybe
was
based in the
younger,
Philippines?
yeah. Well, first of all, Radioactive Sago Project is really good.
Okay.
I really mess with their work. You need to also check out. Let's see. Idris is probably the biggest Filipino artist right now, but he's not. He's not based in the Philippines anymore. And for some reason, his fan base is greater. Is bigger outside of the Philippines than within it. And I definitely also want to work with um, potentially maybe even like film directors like Eric Matty
Oh, okay.
or
Oh, okay. Nice.
or shoot, this is a pretty big question, so
Yeah.
I might have to.
But
I might have
Brillante
to-
Mendoza?
Oh
Well,
yeah,
it's
no, they're-
nice.
he's great too.
It's
Okay.
nice to know that, a young artist like him
Yeah.
knows what he wants.
Yeah, he's interested.
And he's really serious. He's
Yes.
studying about it,
Mhm.
and he knows where he wants to go.
Right.
So I hope other young artists would follow that, and be more serious in what
Yes.
they want to do and decide on what to do. Okay. So anyway, Luis, do you have any projects coming up in the Philippines or in the U.S.? Is there anything that you'd like to promote at this time?
Share with us.
Oh, for sure. Obviously we have Capo, which I just discussed, which is our documentary that we're sending throughout the film festival circuit internationally. That is about Philippine history. The one that I just discussed. And I also am currently editing a music video for Yeet, who is probably the fastest rising artist in the world. Last year at the Grammys, he outstreamed every single other Grammy nomination candidate for Best New Artist, which I think attests to something. And
Mhm.
historically, most of his music videos garner around 20 to 50 million views. So it's really great that we get to represent Filipino filmmaking at this level, and get a global audience to watch work put out by our production company. Because obviously, that's a big part of our identity as a production company, being run by both myself and my boss, who both grew up in Manila. So
Okay.
that's that.
Okay.
And I'm also dropping an album in around 3 weeks.
Yeah, we have so many questions, but
Yes.
he has to sleep.
Yeah, because
He has commitment early morning
6
there.
a.m..
Yeah, and it's already
Yeah.
2:47.
Let him
Yeah, we
sleep.
really
It's all good,
appreciate you
it's all
joining
good.
us
Yes.
this afternoon here and morning there.
Mm.
Luis, you are inspiring. Now a lot of people want
Dude,
to be in the industry, but they
Yes.
never really try to spend or go beyond the usual thing. I'll go out of the box. And you're there studying alone, and trying to start your own career. Do you have any parting shots or any message perhaps? Or invite, you would like to take this chance
Follow,
to
okay.
invite our audience, our mga katribos to follow you in all your social media accounts?
Oh, for sure. My social media is just my full name, because
Okay.
I was too lazy to think of anything more creative than that.
I have one question. Are you coming back here in Manila, or are you staying there in New York?
I come back to Manila literally every 3 months. Or
Okay.
four,
Ah,
every
so
6 months,
you were
so-
here last month, am I correct? You were here last month,
Yeah, my
Luis?
Tagalog is just getting really rusty, so
It's okay.
I need to work on for
So
sure.
we missed you there because we were talking to the PR and we were supposed to interview you live,
Oh,
and then we were just surprised because you're already there in
In New York.
back in New York. But anyway, thank you so much. Any other message, Luis?
Um, like is just like a general message, or
Yeah,
could
if
I
you
have
Yeah,
anything else,
invite, you have a
anything else
project
to
to support
promote?
you.
Yeah, anything.
I
Even in the U.S., if you have some, we have YouTube channel
Yes.
Tribune now, and most Filipinos watch us via the YouTube channel.
got it. I mean that's like a very broad question, so I'll definitely
No,
be able
what
to
I'm saying
answer
is if you
to
have
give you-
upcoming maybe project
Events.
or event pretty soon that you would like to promote, please do so. Or if there's any
sure.
website that your group or your
We can check.
your company they can check out and know more about the
Well,
projects
okay.
coming.
In
Yes.
that case, then for sure, I just want to extend this as an opportunity to invite all Filipino creatives to connect with us at Holy Jungle Films in New York, because we're looking to, I mean, obviously, because our mission is to promote the Philippine diaspora internationally.
Very nice.
If you are a young Filipino creative that is looking to make it in the industry, then contact me directly and we'll put you on in New York, because we're always looking to outsource work and provide opportunities for other people. And we do have a lot of great projects coming up. And in
Wonderful.
addition to that, if you would like to see more of my work, then feel free to follow me on my socials as well. And I will, I'm always open to connect with anyone who's willing to have a conversation about the work that I do or is trying to collaborate or work on a project internationally, especially New York, because that's where I'll be able to help you. So if you're under that category, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm still really early in my career as well, and I'm still figuring it out, and I still really don't know what I'm doing either. So just don't give up. Keep it up, and hit me up if you're trying to get something done together.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you so much. Well, we have so many things to ask, but there will be
Yeah.
next time. We're
Yes.
sure of it. Meanwhile, we will let you sleep
Sleep.
and rest. I know you need
Yes.
that. You
And
need the rest and
Energy
sleep,
and
for
we need to
tomorrow.
prepare.
Well,
Yes.
thank you so much, Luis. We wish you all the best and luck in the world. May you be successful in any endeavor or project that you will participate in or
Yes.
you will have in the future.
Right.
So thank you again so much.
Likewise.
We truly appreciate your joining us. And yeah, have a good night's sleep. It's morning.
Yeah, thanks for having
So-
me. I apologize for the awkward timing and that it's so late here. And I wish
And
I
we
could get around
understand.
longer to answer your questions. But
All right.
I appreciate you guys both having me on, and I wish you guys the best of luck at the Daily Tribune.
All right.
All right.
So thank you so much.
Right.
Oh, he's so charming little,
Yeah.
I mean, he's so charming young man.
Yes.
And, you know, a lot of skills, a lot of talents.
Yes.
Oh, God bless him. You know, he made...
God bless you guys
yeah.
too.
Thank you. He makes us proud.
Yes. And good
Imagine,
luck.
Yeah, okay. So thank you so much. And we look forward to meeting you in person, inviting you here in the studio. And
After 3 months.
After 3 months.
After, yeah, I'll work on my Tagalog.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much. There, mga katribo, I hope that you enjoyed looking at a young man who knows what he wants in life and
A
is
lot.
working hard for it. You know, being alone in the U.S. is not that easy, and studying and starting a career, and you know, establishing network with people you'd want to work with.
Love that. The
That's-
network.
Oh yeah, that's not easy. And we are so proud that he've accomplished so much that make us proud as Filipinos because he is a Filipino.
And he's young.
Yes, and we hope that we'll be able to interview him again soon.
After 3
in
months.
3 months.
Live here.
So that, yes, and so that more young people who would like to try something like that,
Yeah, and
you
be
know, in the
inspired.
industry, will be inspired. And if, you know, Luis Villanueva can do it alone,
You
away
also
from
can
his
do it.
family, you can also do it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So mga katribo, we hope you enjoyed it. Next Tuesday, we'll be back.
Right.
So there you have it, mga katribo. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Again, this is Chingkee Mangcucang.
And I am Kim Sancha.
And